Radha Radha everyone. What are the factors needed to do karma? Karma in English is called action. Action's definition is a thing done, an act. But how can an action be done? You may be questioning. Well, chapter 18, verse 14 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita explains exactly that. अधिष्ठानं तथा कर्ता करणं च पृथग्विधं विविधाश्च पृथक् चेष्टा devam चैवात्र panchamam. In this verse, Bhagavan talks about the 5 factors of doing karma. Adhishthanam, also known as the foundation. Karta, aka the doer. Karanam, also known as the 5 senses. Cheshtaha, known as the things that happen even without consciousness. Devam, aka the unseen force that controls if the outcome of the action that you do is in your favor or not, in the result of that action. Now, I will go into deep meaning of these factors. First is adhishthanam. When I say adhishthanam, what I mean is the thing that keeps whatever needs to be. For example, when you build a house, you first need to put the floor before anything else because you cannot just put the walls, then the ceiling, then only the floor. You need to put the floor before anything else. The second thing is karta. Karta is like the doer. I do not mean the thing that is doing the action. I mean the thought of the doer, that thought of I. But this isn't always needed to do the actions. Because when we are in sleep, we have lost that thought of I, but we are still breathing, our heart is still pumping, etc. Next, we have karanam. Karanam are the senses. Now, you may be asking, why do we need the senses to do our actions? Well, it is because when we do our actions, we need to determine if it is good or bad. For example, if you are doing a presentation about a historical character, you need to determine if that person was good for history or not. You need sight and hearing to determine this, because you need to read the text with your sight and you need to hear what your teacher said about that certain character. Now, for the penultimate factor, trishtaha. Now in English, trishtaha means various efforts, but it actually means the things that happen even if you try not to do them. For example, your heart pumping, your blood moving across your body, etc. Now, the last factor, devam. Now, a lot of people get confused when they hear that you need Bhagwan's blessings to do an action. They think, oh, I can just do my actions without God's help. What to tell those people is, who controls the results? Who controls the amount of time it takes to do that? They usually say time itself. What you should ask them is, who controls that time? They will usually say an unseen force. That unseen force is what we call God. Now you know the factors of doing an action. Radhe Radhe, thank you.